Hello, everybody. Great to see you on this fight morning where we have UFC Macau, the event currently unfolding, the main event of the evening featuring Petr Yan and Deiveson Figueiredo as the main event fighters begin to make their walk towards the octagon. Cheers to you and everyone who's braved the elements and stayed up all night long, baby, like Lionel Richie once said. As Deiveson Figueiredo makes the walk with the Brazilian flag draped over his right shoulder in what, in my eyes, is probably one of the highest skilled matchups that the UFC has put together in quite some time. You look back at just most recently last week's UFC 309 main event of the evening, a washed version of Stipe Miocic taking on John Jones, and that didn't do it for me. You have a main event flyweight former title holder moving up to 135 pounds, taking on Petr Yan, who is a killer, a samurai, a martial artist who is well versed and incredibly skilled in many different areas. This is going to be one hell of a fight, folks. I considered tweeting this earlier as the sun was about to rise that neither of these fighters will go silently into the night unless one of them is rendered unconscious. And I believe that may potentially happen here. We've got 5 rounds. It looks like Deiveson Figueiredo is making his way into the octagon as we speak. And we are in for it, folks. This is going to be one hell of a matchup. My personal take on this fight, as Petr Yan begins to make his walk into the octagon, is that we'll see Deiveson Figueiredo, very explosive, come out to look to catch Petr Yan early, look to try to land body shots, look to potentially lock up a submission early. And if that doesn't play out, you've seen against Song Yadong and others, Petr Yan will gain intelligence during the fight, will gather intelligence, and he will systematically pick apart his opponent. Now, easier said than done because Deiveson Figueiredo is a jack of all trades himself. And we know if he latches on to something, he will clamp down, as we saw against Alex Perez and others. Man, I went back and watched the Benavidez fights recently, and you want to watch a massacre, you want to watch something that if you have the bloodlust going, that is one fight to watch. Man, but Petr Yan up for the task here, I believe. And you look at his physique heading into this fight, he appears to have gained a few pounds of muscle, which he may need in this matchup. So I want to welcome everybody to the Fight Companion here as we have a watch party. Haven't done this before, so excited to get out of the comfort zone and join you live here on a Saturday morning, bright and early. It is 8:40 a.m. on the East Coast. And we have a bunch of folks here joining us on the stream as you're watching the fight. So Air Dog, good morning. Good to see you. Gotta get that stretch in. Gotta get the stretch in this morning. Oh, get the stretch in. Prior to the workout, prior to the morning workout, I've got some fresh coffee. We converted. We went from hot coffee around 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Then we moved over to iced coffee. By the way, Big Pretty sends her regards. Went to iced coffee, and now I've also incorporated a black cherry seltzer into the mix as we march through towards the main event here of the morning in Macau. A few years ago, when Kelvin Gastelum took on Michael Bisping, I've been to Shanghai in the past. Haven't been to Macau, but I almost made it to the Gastelum Bisping fight out there. I missed it by a week. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see. All right, Petr Yan is inside of the octagon. He is getting that left hook ready. He's stretching. He's got a little jog going, pumping those fists. And he looks poised and ready to compete. And look who's giving him the death stare. Deiveson Figueiredo is eyeing him down. Both of these fighters have their eyes locked on one another. Holy cow. This is wow, this is intense. I thought only camping was intense. But no, Deiveson Figueiredo, Petr Yan, intense fighters. Look at the tail of the tape here. Deiveson Figueiredo is only less than a month from celebrating his 37th birthday. He's the shorter fighter by an inch and a half, and he does have a reach advantage here. Here we go. Both of these fighters look ready to go, ready to compete. You see the red streak, the patented red streak in Deiveson Figueiredo's hair as he eyes down Petr Yan, and these fighters are announced. Mike Beltran, the referee for the evening, he's tucked his beard into his shirt, and we'll see if that beard gets covered in blood tonight, because I believe blood will be drawn in this matchup. It depends on who. Now, we must not forget the matchup that we saw at one point in time between Jose Aldo and Petr Yan. First few rounds, Aldo was competing very well, but you saw the intelligence gathering of Petr Yan, and that really was an incredible finish. You talk about a ruthless, barbaric finish. Petr Yan was that night. I believe that was in Abu Dhabi on Fight Island. Now, Deiveson Figueiredo getting announced here. And here comes Petr Yan. He is working up a sweat as he's getting announced here. The minus 265 betting favorite. Now, we've seen the lines here get wide. At one point, Petr Yan well over minus 300 in a fight where this could play out very competitively early. Okay. If you're playing this fight from a betting perspective, you may want to sprinkle some late round props on Petr Yan. But you never know. A fight's a fight, and a fight is not over until it is over. Mike Beltran does have a tendency to have a long leash with fighters. Here we go, boys. We are live, and we are ready, and the fight is underway. Petr Yan measuring his opponent, Deiveson Figueiredo, using footwork, backing against the fence, throwing a right kick, and then initiating the clinch. Looks like Petr Yan has underhooks, gets taken down by Figueiredo. Figueiredo lands the first takedown of the fight, and Let the games begin. Figueiredo floating on top of Petr Yan, moved past the guard, and now looks like he may be attempting a front choke. Petr Yan hand fighting, going 2-on-1. And this is an interesting position here where Deiveson Figueiredo looking to attempt to gain the back of Petr Yan. Petr Yan maybe attempting to scramble back to his feet here. He's really committing to the hand fighting here. Yet Deiveson Figueiredo has his legs almost getting close to locking in a body triangle here. Let's see. This has been all Deiveson Figueiredo early. Petr Yan still 2-on-1 on that left arm of Figueiredo, which limits the attack of Figueiredo. Now, he may be attempting, Petr Yan may be attempting to explode out of this position, and he does. And he does. He reverses position. Now you have Petr Yan on top in Deiveson Figueiredo's guard. And it's time to go to work, baby. You got to wonder, Deiveson Figueiredo, how much energy he expended on bottom and on top as he was using his wrestling acumen and jiu-jitsu acumen to try to solidify a dominant position. Now, there's still 2 minutes left in this first round, and Petr Yan is on top in Deiveson Figueiredo's guard, looking to rain ground and pound down. I'm seeing some swelling above the right eye of Deiveson Figueiredo. They are against the fence. Petr Yan weaving in some elbows. I see he's grinding the face of He's grinding the face of Deiveson Figueiredo with his right elbow. Cupping the neck in the can opener position briefly. Now he's let go of that. 1 minute left. Hammer fists from Petr Yan. These are things of beauty. Ooh, a downward 12-6 elbow, short elbow. The creativity is unfolding. 50 seconds left in round one. This is beautiful. Figueiredo now looking to, oh, I heard Big Pretty. Big Pretty's awake in the background here. Maybe she realizes the level of excitement and intensity that's taking place inside of the studio right now as you and I watch this fight together. Here we go. 20 seconds left in the round. Petr Yan lets Figueiredo back to his feet. There's a smile from Deiveson Figueiredo. He's backing away. He lost his footing for a second. Looks like he's setting up a kick, switching stances. Petr Yan with the low leg kick, the low chopping leg kick. And you hear the sound of the horn to end round one. All right, so a tale of two fights in round one. You saw Deiveson Figueiredo come out hot and drops round one to Petr Yan, who seems to be gaining some steam here. Let's take a look here as we watch the corner work of the fighters and Looks like they took a commercial break here. I'd love to hear the corners and what instructions they're giving to their fighters. Now, it seems as if I know Figueiredo's up at 135 pounds now, but you have to also wonder, 37 years of age, closing in on 37 years of age, what is the gas tank of Deiveson Figueiredo at this stage in his career? We know that Petr Yan can go for five hard rounds. All right, round 2 is upon us, gentlemen. As Petr Yan takes the center of the octagon, and it looks like Deiveson Figueiredo is looking for a counter strike. He's backing away. He's pouncing in and out of range like a feral cat. And Petr Yan implementing some teep kicks to the thigh, to the knee, low leg kicks on behalf of Petr Yan. Deiveson Figueiredo loading up on the counter strike. Loading up. It seems like he's banking on a one hit or quit type of strike with 4 minutes left in round number 2, and Petr Yan is managing his distance well in the southpaw position. And you have, you have orthodox versus southpaw taking place. Petr Yan switches back to orthodox to land a devastating body kick on Deiveson Figueiredo. Both of these fighters measuring each other. You see there's a massive discrepancy now in output on behalf of Deiveson Figueiredo, who's now disengaging from the clinch to circle to his left. Another big leg kick from Petr Yan, a chopping leg kick to the right thigh. He's mixing it up now, Petr Yan, with a right high kick that lands on the painted scalp of Deiveson Figueiredo. This is a beautiful fight, folks. This is one of my favorite matchups of the year, as we are in November and there are only 2 more UFC events in the rest of 2024. Both of these fighters measuring each other now in the center of the octagon, slowly circling one another. Deiveson Figueiredo attempts a right hook, misses big time, and Petr Yan makes him pay now. Both of these fighters are exchanging. Figueiredo with a spinning kick. He appears to land a strike, a punch on the feet that sends Petr Yan backwards, and Petr Yan regains his composure, and he's back in the fire again. So right there, we saw Deiveson Figueiredo unloading the clip. I know he fights well in spurts, and that was a big spurt right there. Now, does Petr Yan come back? And we know when Petr gets hit, what a trip by Petr Yan. He's so slick, man. Petr Yan's one of the slickest fighters, one of the most talented fighters in the bantamweight division. He's gone up against some tough opponents in Aljamain Sterling and Murad Dvalishvili, who put the brakes on Petr Yan. But then we saw the Song Yadong fight. Looked like a changed man. Now, both of these fighters engaging in the grappling, now backing away, exchanging on the feet. This is now turning into a striking match. And Petr Yan looks fresh as a daisy as we head with 1 minute left in the second round. Investing in the leg kick, investing in the low chopping leg kick. I really like what I see in Petr Yan so far through 2 rounds in a This round's a little bit more competitive. We saw the first round. Ooh, body kick, and a lead elbow, almost a tomahawk elbow by Petr Yan. Don't see that very often. He's really opening up the toolbox here. Now, Figueiredo leaning in, striking heavy, has Petr Yan coming backwards. Holy cow. He has Petr Yan retreating, throwing heavy strikes, but he's missing. He's missing. Now, optics of the judging. Ooh, big body kick by Petr Yan. 4 seconds left. Huge trip to end round number 2. Wow. Wow, excellent round by Petr Yan. Oh my gosh. You see, this is a dangerous opponent. Dangerous fight. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. Oh, wow. What a round. What a round, folks. What a round. Round 2. So we have 2 rounds to nil. Oh my gosh. 2 rounds to nil, Petr Yan. And we head to round number 3. Wow. You saw the back of Deiveson Figueiredo pound that canvas to end round 2. Figueiredo, tough as nails. He sees something on the octagon canvas, pointing to the canvas. Mike Beltran standing in the center of the octagon. Round 3 is upon us, gentlemen. Let's see what the live odds are currently heading into round 3. Petr Yan once again takes the center of the octagon. Deiveson Figueiredo appearing like he's ready to counter strike, circling to his left. He eats a high kick, partially blocked. Figueiredo measuring his distance, has a welt on his forehead. Figueiredo darts in and throws a right body shot. Petr Yan backs away, invests in a low chopping leg kick. Both of these fighters exchanging kicks now. It appears as though Deiveson Figueiredo is setting up for a diving in right hook. I suspect that he switches stances. Both of these fighters switching stances. We've got southpaw versus southpaw here. Southpaw versus orthodox again. Here we go. Measuring each other. Figueiredo goes for the takedown, lands it. And it looks like he's about to get reversed. Petr Yan works his way back to his feet. You have to wonder how much energy this is taking out of Figueiredo committing to these takedowns. I know Daniel Cormier likes to see fighters have a wide diversity of attacks and keeping fighters honest. Huge uppercut by Petr Yan. Petr Yan drops Deiveson Figueiredo. Figueiredo pouncing in the guard of Deiveson Figueiredo, landing ground and pound. Now, you see that switch. That switch was flipped. We are seeing the brutality of Petr Yan. The killer instinct of Petr Yan is on full display, my brothers, right in front of our very eyes. There's a welt under the left cheek of Deiveson Figueiredo. Petr Yan dragging Figueiredo to the fence. Figueiredo works his way back to his feet, and we have a injured prey here in Figueiredo who is retreating, and he's still very dangerous. He eats a right leg kick to Deiveson Figueiredo. Figueiredo eats a body kick, still throwing with big power. Figueiredo, that is, backing his way against the fence in the southpaw stance, tries a trip of his own, does not work. Petr Yan measuring. Oh! He feints. He throws a left hook. It lands. They clinch. They move towards the fence. Figueiredo has his back against the fence. The underhooks are in play. No. Figueiredo circles away, and both of these fighters are in the center of the octagon now. It appears as though Figueiredo is huffing and puffing midway through the third round. Actually, 1 minute and 47 seconds left in the third round. He doesn't look like he's managing his energy well. A huge right strike. The gas tank is an issue here for Deiveson Figueiredo. He is fainting. He's backing away, and Petr Yan is just stalking. Petr Yan is stalking at this stage in the fight. This is the most beautiful thing I've seen in a long time. Figueiredo darts in with a couple of strikes, and you're not seeing a lot of output right now from Petr Yan. Oh, there's a big body kick. And a jab. Now, we have it all unfolding right now. A body shot from Figueiredo, a left hook from Petr Yan. Ooh, and an elbow, a lead-in elbow from Petr Yan. The head is moving around like a Pez dispenser. Deiveson Figueiredo, how much does he have left? This is beautiful, my brothers. This is beautiful. It's all unfolding right now. Oh, and a jumping knee for Petr Yan. The body shots. The sheer will is keeping Deiveson Figueiredo on his feet right now. There is, he's throwing heavy still. He's pointing to the octagon. There's the mouthpiece is on the ground. There's a controversial break in the action to put Deiveson Figueiredo's mouthpiece in, and he closes the round out by throwing a wheelbarrow full of strikes to end the third round. And you saw the championship heart of Deiveson Figueiredo right there. But that was Petr's round. He's now up 3-0. And man, look at Deiveson Figueiredo on the stool. He's huffing, he's puffing. He's got the ice bags all over him. They're waving a towel in front of his face, trying to revive their fighter. Does he have anything left? We're about to find out. It's 9:03 a.m. We've pulled an all-nighter, and we're here in the main event of the evening, where we've got Deiveson Figueiredo taking on Petr Yan in one of the most highly anticipated bantamweight scraps in the promotion's history. Oh, they're showing replays of the uppercut, shades of Mike Tyson, but we're talking vintage. We're not talking the 58-year-old Mike Tyson who was fed to a 27-year-old. By the way, one of my sons said, "Dad, why is Mike Tyson fighting a 27-year-old? Who picks on a 58-year-old?" All right, here we go. Round 4. We're in the championship rounds, although this fight isn't for a belt, but could potentially be, considering the skill set here. Now, Figueiredo is in the center of the octagon. He is throwing kicks. He's coming out with a low leg kick. He's going to his back. He's pulling guard here, and he's going for leg locks. He's trying anything he can. 30 seconds in, he's already expended a huge amount of energy early, and you see, he knows he's down 3-0. Wow. Thank you for tuning in. If you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel, liking the video. I am enjoying this moment in time. This is something that I look to do in the future. Again, main event of the evening. We have round number 4, 4:06 left in the fight. Oh, Figueiredo going for the takedown. He's selling out for this. He knows that this is his path to victory here. One of the keys, look for paths to victory, looks for paths to defeat. And it appears as though Petr Yan is attempting to take this fight to the mat. He's got underhooks. He's looking like he's trying to attempt to clasp his body lock back there. And he may try to take this fight to the mat. Now, what kind of takedown is he going to do? You know that is he going to attempt? Petr Yan has his right foot off of the octagon. What type of leverage does Deiveson Figueiredo have at this stage in his fight game with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in round number 4? They're stalling against the cage, but are they really stalling? It seems like Figueiredo is really trying to bust his ass to get this takedown. I don't think he's going to get it. There we go. There we go. You see that Petr Yan has circled away from the cage. He's broken away, and now he's taken to the center of the octagon. And Figueiredo is swinging for the fences. Oh, Petr Yan comes in with a stinging left hook and followed up by a body kick. Now, both of these fighters are sweating profusely. It's going to be tough to get a takedown. The mouthpiece is out again. Mike Beltran gives a break in the action, controversial break in the action to give him back his mouthpiece while the gas tank is getting low. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in round number 4. Let's go. This is a right high kick by Petr Yan, which came with it was not telegraphed at all. Wow, he's using his feet like arms. It's incredible watching that. He's practiced that technique hundreds of thousands of times. Gander. Oh, left uppercut by Petr Yan after Figueiredo threw some heavy strikes and missed. You can see Figueiredo still has that power. He's complaining of grabbing. Figueiredo's complaining that Petr Yan's grabbing his gloves. Hey, there's some gamesmanship that's going on here between Mike Beltran stopping the action and the glove grabbing of Petr Yan. But hey, things happen. You find ways to win. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in round number 4. Is Petr Yan slowing down a bit? This is championship rounds here. We've got Figueiredo fighting much better. Petr Yan with a lead in elbow that looks to graze Figueiredo. 1 minute left. Body shots. Figueiredo investing in the body here. What type of cardio does he have headed into the 5th round? 1 minute left. Petr Yan overextends on a few strikes, and the clinch is happening. Now they break away. I hope everybody's enjoying this as much as I am. Big high kick missed by Petr Yan. Left strike landed by Petr Yan. The body shots of Figueiredo. You see what's happening. Oh, here we go. Tie collar clinch. Left strikes by Petr Yan. Petr Yan getting his second wind in this round. Coming back. Oh, he's dropped. Petr Yan gets dropped against the fence. 20 seconds left. It looks like he's in trouble. The body shots are paying dividends for Figueiredo here. 14 seconds left. Big round from Deiveson Figueiredo. Both of these fighters exchanging body shots, jumping knee. Oh, they're both damaged. They're both hurt. The round comes to a close. That's Figueiredo's round. Incredibly well performed round in round number 4. That was a thing of beauty by Deiveson Figueiredo. Wow. I did not expect that to happen. Round 4. But how much gas does he have left? It looks like he just drained the tank like that was round 5 for him. He is on fumes. Figueiredo appears to be on fumes after having the round of his life right there. That was vintage Deiveson Figueiredo pulling the fight out of the fire. Wow. All right. Now you look at the contrast in corners here. Petr Yan, stone-faced, and Deiveson Figueiredo are they are ready to go at it again. Round number 5. It looks like he's being warned. Petr Yan's being warned about grabbing the gloves. Figueiredo is back to life. Final round number 5. Let's see what we have. I have it 3 rounds to 1. Petr Yan, and round 4 went to Deiveson Figueiredo. The center of the octagon has been taken by Petr Yan. Both of these fighters are ready to rumble. Shovel uppercut by Deiveson Figueiredo. Petr Yan looks like he's tired, man. Both of these fighters look tired. Oh, Petr Yan attempts a trip unsuccessfully, throwing body shots. Back it away. This is a hell of a fight, man. This is a hell of a fight. You can see the warrior spirit showing through in both combatants. Now, Deiveson Figueiredo, dangerous, even though he's completely exhausted. And Petr Yan taking the center of the octagon, knees to the body. Both of these fighters investing heavily in the body. A left cross, right uppercut by Petr Yan. Oh, you got hooks flying, uppercuts. Petr Yan striking so beautiful. One of my favorite fighters to watch. I got to get overseas and watch him fight live, man. Oh, he eats a right elbow from Deiveson Figueiredo. Figueiredo throwing everything into his strikes, man. Body kick from Figueiredo. What does he have to do to win this fight, man? Figueiredo is he's going to have to finish Petr Yan. That's a tough thing to do, but hey, I wouldn't put it past Figueiredo. He's got the heart of a lion. Oh, sprawl on an attempt by a takedown by Petr Yan, and the sprawl of Figueiredo. Figueiredo back up on his feet, but his legs don't look good under him. He does not look good. Figueiredo, that sprawl really took a lot out of him. He's huffing and puffing and trying to regain his energy here. And can Petr Yan make him pay? 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in round number 5. This is a hell of a 5th round. The ebb and flow of the fight game in full effect. Southpaw stance of Petr Yan. That left hand. Oh, uppercut to the body by Figueiredo lands. Both of these fighters standing in a phone booth right now. Spinning back fist lands right on the head. You saw Figueiredo pointing to his head. Oh, he wants to throw down. And it looks like Petr Yan is going to oblige, but he's got to be safe, man. He's got to be safe up 3-1. Chopping low leg kick of Petr Yan. Watch. Oh, spinning back fist of his own from Figueiredo. Misses. Barely. Oh, Figueiredo. He's got to invest to the body to give himself the best chance at victory. That had paid dividends, but does he have enough left in the tank? Yes, there's a knee to the body. Oh, Figueiredo looks like he's on fumes, man, and he's still going. Petr Yan, volume, way ahead in volume here. Now, oh, man, the kicking arsenal, the wide variety of kicks for Petr Yan is a beautiful thing. Figueiredo. Oh, caught Yan at the end of his strike, and looks like he has Petr Yan hurt. Backing up now. Yan's retreating. Petr Yan's retreating. 1 minute left in the fight. 1 minute left in the fight. Oh, Petr Yan's on his back. Oh, he's back up. This is 1 minute left. 1 minute left. This is what it's all about, folks. Championship mentality. Who has more left in the tank and who can stay upright? Body shots of Figueiredo. Left hooks from Petr Yan. Petr Yan, the clinch. They're backing away. They're meeting each other in the center of the octagon. 30 seconds left. It looks like Yan is ahead in the strikes. Significant strikes in round 5, but who knows? We are 15 seconds away from the final bell. Body kick by Petr Yan. This is incredible. What a performance by both fighters. What a main event of the evening. 5 seconds left. They exchange to close the final bell. Oh, man, that was an incredible round. I give that last round to Figueiredo. I think this fight gets scored 3-2. Petr Yan, how did you score that fight? It could be 4-1 Petr Yan, depending on how that 5th round was scored. But in my eyes, 48-47, Petr Yan. Hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. They head to the scorecards. Incredible performance. Let's see. Can we get an alternative play-by-play for round 2? I would love to be a part of that, man. Good morning. Thank you, Professor Chaos. It's great to have everybody here as we head to those scorecards. Let's see. I'm gonna let's see. How did you score that one? Let's go. UFC Macau. They head to the scorecards. Let's see what ends up happening here. Oh, look at that. Petr Yan doubled up Figueiredo in significant strikes. The body shots, though. Body shots were Figueiredo's. What an incredible bout. I had 2.5 units on Petr Yan, 2 units at minus 230, a half a unit at minus 260. And let's see if it cashes, my brothers. Let's see. We've got the judges heading into the octagon. Oh, Petr Yan's son wants to enter the octagon. Let's see if they send him in. Let's wait for the official decision first, my brothers. Let's see. Mike Beltran holding both of the fighters' hands. Let's see what the judges have to say. Interesting. Let's see. 50-45. 50-45. Okay, Petr Yan. See, this is what happens when you don't listen to the official broadcast and you call your own fight. So I had it Petr Yan winning, and could have been a more decisive victory, and 2.5 units cash on Petr Yan at minus 230 and minus 260. And what we saw was an incredible display of fighting ability, and I really enjoyed that fight. What a way to start your Saturday morning, my brothers. What a way to start your Saturday morning. What a way to start your Saturday morning, my brothers. UFC Macau. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to do this again. I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember to go get what's yours. And thank you. You had a 49-46. Professor Chaos, thank you, and have a great rest of your day. Let's go.